Okay, I removed all of the bars, the rasp bars, with a air impact. That seems to be pretty good. Let's do it again just to make sure we weren't lucky. And one more time. All right, I definitely like that. Charlie said that when you get these new rasp bars, that you have they're wired together 2 at a time, and what you're supposed to do with these is when they're wired to the 2, you're supposed to put one here, then you are supposed to go 180 degrees and put one here. And that is supposed to help you keep it balanced somewhat. We will see how it goes. On the 12th of October, we have the bearings on, RPM gauge reattached, variator reinstalled, belts tensioned. We got, well, we had this all off. We had this cylinder rebuilt by the dealer, and we had new bearings put in the variator here. So we have our new bars installed right here. New bars. Everything's been balanced and centered. Got our chain reattached. We got to take the slack up. We're going to be ready to put the throat back on the combine. We should get it together today. Is the 13th, Sunday the 13th. Not really doing much today. Thought I would document this. We shelled 6 rows last night just to test things out. Went pretty good, I think. We got a few little things to tweak. Here's our corn. We did. Got to get the sieve set just right, the air set. This week we're going to work on the corn head, preparing it. Everything on the combine appeared to be working in order. We're going to change the fuel filters yet, clean the head, grease everything, and check all the fluids in the transmission and the final drives. We picked this thing up and just went out and used it. It appears to be in pretty good shape. We're going to try to pound these out, maybe do a little painting on it. Corn is still pretty wet. I'm going to test it tomorrow at the elevator. Late planted corn, so we'll see once where that stands. Pretty good old head, $500 for the head. Nothing new, nothing fancy, but it appeared to work pretty good.
The combine appears to be in good shape, plenty of power. We salvaged 2 cylinders, lift cylinders, off of a used combine in the shed that we've been parting out. One of them just started leaking immediately. This one here appears to be holding. I might swap it out with one more. We're going to have the other 2 that were originally on it repacked at the dealer, and then that should last a long time. And unloading went well. No problems there with the unloading auger. We got all that attached and in good order. Got to put a few more shields on, and I'm going to change these rubbers out on these grommets here. I think they're just a little wore out. It makes the sides flex a lot. I don't know what's causing that. We're going to check into that. And no, that's what I was looking at there. Got to put a shield on right here. Everything else, got to get our spinner installed. Everything appears to be working well. Combine is a lot smoother operation. No vibration since we changed the cylinder bars, balanced them, new bearings on the cylinder, and couldn't ask for a nicer old combine. And we're going to investigate corn heads. This is the first time we've picked corn with a 300. We always usually do specialty crops like buckwheat, clover, rye, hairy vetch, wheat. We got another 2 back here. The one on the right's a diesel. It's been gone through just like this one and does pretty good. Our best one is back there. It's a gas. Really good machine. Quiet running, well balanced. And we've got pickup heads for those with this swather. And we got tables, 10 foot, 13 foot. We just enjoy running these little 300s. Now, upon my removal, these are all dry and hard, wallered out. The dealer said these are going to be a challenge to get that small a hole onto this shaft here. Okay, new rubber bushings installed on both sides. Hoping that will shake the shoe straighter and not create any metal fatigue back here, which there's none on this side. What I'm going to do now is check the oil in the final drives. Now these final drives appear to be dry on the outside, so they are probably not leaking. And with this rim, it shows some wetness at the bottom, but this came off of a scrap combine. So I think these final drives are going to have enough oil in them. We'll check both sides. Make sure that your headlock is down so that you don't get killed while you're doing these things. Safety most important. And checking the oil is right there's the level. We're going to get a crescent wrench, open it up, see if some runs out. If none runs out, then they're dry, and we could have a problem. But I think we'll find everything in order. Okay, the final drives are full to the correct level. You can see a little bit ran out on the rim. Right there is where I checked it. It's nice and clear, no water in it. Of course, the combine's been stored inside, so that helps. But I don't feel there's any need to change this oil because it's nice and clear and still has a good thickness to it. Doesn't show impurities, and I think it'll run these final drives a long time.